Russia's about to conscript 140,000 new troops. No, that's not correct. I think it's actually 160,000. But hold on. Let's talk about what a conscript is. These are not like Vietnam where they're drafting people to go off to war. Russia, like many countries in Europe, has mandatory military service. Finland does, a bunch of countries do. So basically in Russia, when you turn 18, you have to do a year of military service. But as a conscript, that doesn't mean you can be sent to the front. In fact, you can't be sent unless it's an actual war, although it did happen at the very beginning. The people who were sent they were reservists and things like that. So as an 18-year-old, you're supposed to go do 1 year of service. But this is just a normal thing. This happens whether the Ukraine thing would happen or not. It's basically training people to be in the reserve type. So if Russia were ever to get invaded, they're going to have a bunch of trained people. Switzerland has this too. So typically when you're 18, you go off, unless you're in, if you're in a protected profession, right now like IT, or you're in college, you get deferred, or if you have a military, medical disability, those sorts of things. There are some other reasons as well. You're going to go off and you do a year of military service, but it's basically just like training. And there are some exemptions, like if you're really a pacifist, you can go work at the post office, things like that. And you'll see them around the city doing things like, sometimes they end up shoveling snow, sometimes they end up what some of my Russian friends call painting grass. Basically they train you, they give you basic weapons training, but you're not going to be like, Spetsnaz or anything like that. You're not going to be deployed to the front. They're going to keep you busy. As I said with my Russian friends, if they can't find something to do, they will send you to paint grass. You might fill potholes. I mean, most times you're going to be doing something, but yeah, you do a year and then you come out, and then you can stay in if you want. But generally, unless Russia's invaded, you would never get called up again. So these panic things that are coming from the West, they don't understand what's going on, and it's more panic.